Business owners, are you in Florida looking to start your business? You don't know the steps to get it open? In this video, we're going to show you how you can open up your LLC without taking money, spending money with an accountant or CPA or any other video. There's a few steps. If you follow the steps correctly, you'll be able to open up your business up and running in as little as 15 minutes to get it started, and Tallahassee will get you up and running usually in as little as 3 days. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go on Google and type in sunbiz.org. That's sunbiz.org. This is the official website for the Florida Division of Corporation. Once you're there, you're now going to go to the search bar, which is in the blue area just above when you get to the Florida Division of Corporations. At Sunbiz, there's a spot that says search. So now in the search bar, you're going to go there and type the name of your LLC. Here's the pro tip. When you type the name in, if the name doesn't show up, that means you're good. You can open up the business on the next step. However, you cannot have an S or 1 or 2 extra letters. Every name has to be completely unique. Why is this important? Because if you had a company named Red Shoes and somebody else claimed it and they owed money, then somebody's going to try to come back after you. The pro tip is if somebody has the name Red Shoes, then you might want to add management services or add 1 or 2 words extra to make it different. So now that we know the name is not there, you're now going to go back to the left column and go click the button LLC. In that place is where you're going to actually start your LLC. So the first step is you're going to go where it says put the name of the company. Put the same name that we did in the research. Another pro tip is make sure you put the LLC at the end or the state where it's going to send it back. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is now you're going to put the managing director of the company. So you can put the managing director. The managing director has to be in the state of Florida. Whoever the managing director has to be in the state. The registered agent, the next part will be, have to be a registered agent. The registered agent has to be in the state of Florida. Then comes the mailing address. So when you start doing the registered agent, here's a pro tip. You can do it yourself. You're going to get all kinds of scam letters, and they're going to tell you, oh, we'll do your registered agent. Well, guess what? Throw that away, because you're just going to spend money. You're going to spend money, they're not going to do it. How do I know this? My name is Albert Corey from Coin Associates Accounting Advisors. We assisted over 45,000 business owners to open up their business. And the funny thing is, everybody who never called me, they all get these letters, okay? And when I start doing the tax return, they get these letters and I tell them they're scammers. So that's the next thing. And you could be the registered agent. So now you're going to start saving money because you don't need anybody. The next part is they're going to ask you where the corporate office is. The main thing is, okay, the corporate office has to be in the state of Florida because you're a Florida registered corporation. And you could use your house. The pro tip is that go out and get a UPS box. You know, the red box or Mailbox USA. Any place that's not your house. Why? If something goes south, they don't know where you live. You know, if you're a trainer, coach, selling vitamins, and they don't like you or somebody tries to sue you, everything's going to go to the Mailbox USA box and never come back to you. You just have to have the corporate thing. Now, for the members of the company, guess what? When you have members of the company, they could be any in the world. The state of Florida doesn't care. As long as the managing director is in the state and the address is in the state of Florida, then it doesn't matter where you're open. So you can be anywhere. but here's a pro tip. You might want to have 2 officers. Even though you might only need 1, you might want to have 2 officers there. Why? Even if you're a member of 1, you might want to have somebody else, so that now if you want to go open up a bank account and you're busy, somebody else can go because they'll say that you're part of the company. But the pro tip is going to be, is if you have to add somebody just to add somebody, you could be 99% shareholder and you can give them 1%. So therefore, if they try to do a coup d'etat and take over your business at the board meeting, guess what? Who has the most shares? You do. So now, therefore, you can still do whatever you want, but you're going to have somebody help you. You know, if you need to have somebody call eBay, the banks, or do stuff for you, they're going to ask you, are you part of the company? And they can say yes. Obviously, the final thing is you then go to make the payment, and you're done. In the state of Florida, we are on a calendar year system. What does that mean? To the state of Florida, when you open up yourself, it's $138.50. But we're on calendar year. So in the state of Florida, it doesn't matter whether you opened it up on January 1st and you had the whole year, or you opened it up on December 31st. All Florida corporations and LLCs are due on April 28th. So it doesn't matter when you open. That's why it's called a calendar year. So if you have any questions to get it done, my name is Albert Corey from Corey & Associates Accounting Advisors. You get a free consultation at 305-823-9228, or you can email us at info@1040w2.com. We have a real office that you come, and I love people coming in and visiting me because I like to talk a lot. And we are located at 1800 West 68th Street, Suite 118, Hialeah, Florida, just off the 826 Expressway. Thank you, and go out and make some money!